What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Get into another reaction. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas yesterday, or whatever holidays you're celebrating. I hope you had an amazing time with some family and just enjoy the warmth and coziness of your home, because it's been cold as fuck, at least in most places. But nonetheless, I hope you guys had a great day. If you're still celebrating and still having fun, then keep on going, motherfucker. Have some fun, man. Today is Monday. Beautiful Bleach day, and we got a fucking treat today. We got fucking 2 episodes in one for the finale. So I guess how it aired in Japan, both episodes, aired simultaneously, and so basically it was an hour long. But, how it's laid out on streaming platforms, it's still just episode by episode. So we're going to start with episode 12, and then we're going to get into episode 13 right after. We're going to get both of these episodes done in one reaction. I think it's the first time I've really done something like this, because usually I split it up. In each, whatever episode, I split them up regardless. I do 1 episode per video. So this is going to be my first time doing 2 episodes in one. So I'm very excited for this. I mean, I've been waiting for it. Like, I was thinking last week, like, man, this is going to be a good-ass fucking week, bro. We got Christmas on Sunday. Good vibes. Chill with the fam. Have a good dinner. Gifts. Blah, 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 blah. Speaking of gifts, what you heard earlier in the intro, I did a cover of this one song that I really love. It's called Yama's Messengers by Gojira. Not sure if too many of you guys that watch this stuff, or anybody that's into death metal or metal in general, they're one of my favorite bands, and that's one of my favorite songs by them, and I finally learned how to play it, and I played it on my new amp. I got a new amp for Christmas, and it sounds fucking amazing, so I can't wait to get done with this and start editing and see what it sounds like for myself, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully it doesn't get taken down by copyright, because I did have this song playing on the speakers. But since it's not like directly in, like I'm not putting the direct song in the edit, hopefully I'm thinking it should get by, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I hope you guys enjoyed it though. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, got some cool gifts. You can see I got a little blanket right there. Luna's chilling on it. I got a body pillow that's also behind her. Like, I'm all comfy and shit. Like, I got some pretty cool gifts, and I'm fucking with this. So I hope you guys had an amazing time. But it's Bleach time, bro. Like I said, I've been thinking about this. Like, Christmas, good vibes Sunday, Bleach fucking finale, 2 episodes in one Monday. I'm so fucking psyched. And then tomorrow we got Chainsaw Man finale 2. Like, bro, I am so lit. It's not even funny. But I'm trying to think of what happened last episode. Pretty much we got into the start of like Ichigo's journey, finding himself and going down his roots, and finally having this very important conversation with his father Ishin, which is, it's finally time to talk about it, and it's about his mom and who she really was, and we figure out that it's been hinted heavily that most people already knew probably a couple episodes ago, by episode 7, I think it was, when Yuha Baha had that conversation with Ichigo. But now it's finally said to us in our face, like, Masaki Kurosaki was a Quincy, and it seems that she was taken in by Uryu's family, his dad's family, really. It has to do with a certain bloodline of Quincy, which I'm assuming, I can't remember all this, like, getting into this stuff, like, after the first attack from the Quincy's, like, after that is pretty much, like, my line of memory of what I remember reading. So everything from here on out, and, like, from the start of last episode is feeling super fresh, and, like, it's, like, I don't remember this, like, stuff, like, very well at all. So as far as I know, I think Ect Quincy is, like, I want to say it's just like some sort of like royal bloodline, or just some sort of special bloodline within Quincy, if I had to guess off of my shitty memory. But apparently she was taken in by them, and that this is like how it's leading up to how she meets Ichigo's father, Ishin, where Ishin came to Kutakata town where they reside, and was seeing what's happening to all these Soul Reapers going missing or getting killed and whatnot. And it turns out that it's thanks to one of Aizen's experiments, because he was heavily into holification experiments at this time. So he was still working on Soul Reapers, and he hadn't really gotten to the destination that we get to in the prequel, where he figures out about like the Hogyoku, and he starts accelerating the hollow process and to turn him into a Rancars. So this is when he was still experimenting with holification for Soul Reapers, and as we see, that fucking hollow that Ishin was fighting, that thing looks mad familiar in terms of the horns and everything. And towards the end of that fight, Misaki ends up coming in to help out and save Ishin. And bro, she cold as fuck. She let that hollow bite her, and then she was like, oh, there you are. Boop. Like, nah, bro. That shit was so cold. I love her for that. Like, both of his parents are fucking G's. And they had a really heartwarming and wholesome conversation, or really, I guess, first encounter, because Ishin was so down to earth and nice, and he didn't see her being a Quincy as a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? So they really hit it off right there. And you know, as we see, like, it was just really surreal to see, because literally all three things that reside in Ichigo are like met this night. Like, there's the hollow that Aizen was experimenting on. Well, it turned into a hollow. It was initially a Soul Reaper, right? But it turned into a hollow, and that bit Ichigo's mom. And then Ichigo's mom and dad, Ishin, had Ichigo. So, like, you know, you're starting to connect all the dots, and just like, dude, what the fuck? This is crazy. And it's wild to think about that Aizen has been plotting and scheming for this fucking long, right? Like, this is why he's considered one of the greatest villains of all time. So, really, really cool stuff to see. That was an amazing episode, and it's just the start. Like, now we're gonna get into even more of it. Hopefully, conclude the flashback and the information that Ichigo is gathering from his father and being told, and then hopefully what we're gonna see is him understand himself better and be able to get back into the Soul Society, or the Royal Palace, I should say, and catch up with Renji. But we're just gonna have to start this and see how we get to that point. And I am excited nonetheless. I hope you guys are. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you're new. There's plenty more on the way. I am fucking ready. Let's do this, baby. Let's do this. Oh, bruh. I've been waiting a long 7 days for this shit, bro. It's been a long week. Not really, but when you're just thinking about Bleach, it feels pretty fucking long. Good man, Genrusai.
ありがとうございました。謎のフォローとやらの残骸を回収し損ねたのは十分な罪だと思うがね。
Kurosuchi. He wanted to fucking dissect that fucking thing, bro. If he was able to, he probably would have found out about Aizen just bullshit a lot sooner. Oh, he's trying to fish out information about, the Quincy that he met. Good man. Good man. This is how the love story starts. They're both thinking about each other in their own spaces. Hey, oh, okay. It's fucking Urahara, bro. What is this creeping sensation that they felt, though? Both of them felt it, but like one after the other. Masaki felt it first, and then after they like passed each other, he felt it. The fuck is going on there? Okay, so what we get into? God damn. Oh, okay, so this is when the two men officially meet. Fucking what's his name? Yeah, Ryu and Ishin. It was the maid. It was the maid. Damn, she actually said something.
石田家に養われている身でクインシーの掟を破るなんて。旦那様と奥様の手で正式なクインシーの治療術式を行っていただかなければ、将来の石田家のクインシーの血が濁ってしまう可能性がありました。そんな理由で。
Okay, I see.
全てではないのですか。おっしゃったではありませんか。正木様との結婚はクインシーの未来のためだと。
Damn, that's crazy, bro. She's trying to look out for everybody in the family, and mainly him, because she's like really infatuated by him. But goddamn, this has got to be the hollow thing. This has got to be the hollow that bit her. This is like what's gonna be happening. Oh shit! Oh, that's his full first name, Ryukin. I fuck with that actually. Most people just call him Ryu, but Ryukin? That's fire.
危険が及びます。戻りなさい。お願い。戻って龍拳。
どうしてあの時力ずくでも止めなかった。どうしてあの時。
He's starting to regret like he could have done more or this and that. God damn, dude. Holy fuck. This is where he pops up.
いや、危ねえ危ねえ。死神であるお前を守って。
She's a very kind soul. Come on, Ishin has to be able to do something, right? Or maybe he already knows about Urahara and he'll take her to him or something. Of course, what did I say? Maybe they didn't already know each other, but here he is. The Ishida family. Goddamn. Quincy and Hollow. The fucking rain, man.
私はその子のような症状をもう100年ほども研究してきました。ホロー化は制御不能の技術なんです。
Uncontrollable. This is what they have known about it till now. Like he said, he's been researching it for at least 100 years. So this is how long Aizen's been fucking doing his bullshit too. Jesus, bro.
私はこの100年の研究の中でこの魂魄自殺を防ぐ方法を発見しました。ですが、クインシーにはフォローに対する抗体が
Damn. It's completely different in Quincy's case. Holy fuck. All right. So what else do we need? More than the vaccine.
力をぶつけ合わせて中和させるということです。クインシーの彼女の命を救い、フォロー化させず人間のまま存在をとどめるには、もっと強力な相反する力が必要です。マサキさんはクインシーとフォローが混ざり合った存在。それと相反するのは
A Soul Reaper.
人間が混ざり合った存在。に入る魂魄を完全な人間として包み込みます。もうわかるっすね。
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is how he became a hybrid. Damn, what the fuck? So he was original. I was just thinking that earlier before we started this episode. Was like, wasn't Ishin also a substitute Soul Reaper for some reason? But nah, he was a full Soul Reaper, and then he got into this Gigai to become half Soul Reaper, half human, to be able to counteract her holification. Dude, this is fucking insane. Damn. It's a huge risk for him. It's a huge risk for Ishin. Like, he has to basically throw everything that he's known away as a Soul Reaper. He's like, bet, say less, I'll do it. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, exactly. He's not okay with giving up his life that he already has, but he's willing to make it happen to save her. Wow, same shit she said whenever he was trying to stop her from going to save Ishin. Now it's his turn to save her. Like, bro, nah, this is fucking beautiful, dude. God damn. Oh! Yes, sir! Original Getsuga Tensho, baby. Let's go. Oh, that was fire. Hey, yay. Yeah, damn. Ryukin is going through it. God damn. Probably feels like he couldn't do a fucking thing. Oh, yeah.
帰れと言っている。
帰りません。
Oh, because of their rules and shit, they restrict themselves sometimes.
片桐。
龍賢様、お忘れですか。生涯のすべてをかけて龍賢様に尽くすことがこの片桐の務めです。龍賢様が悲しまれれば片桐の心は張り裂けます。
Damn.
龍賢様が涙されれば。
片桐。もういい。
Jesus, bro.
その後、正木は高校卒業後、ほどなくして石田家を出ることになった。で、学んだ医学を生かして小さな診療所を開いた。勉強することもやった。浦原の手も借りながらなんとかやっていけた。ブルーソサエティでヘマをして追放されたからだと言ってあった。
Yeah, he wasn't banished. He just he made his decision to save her. But he also didn't want to weigh that decision on her, because she probably been like, you did all that for, like, why would you do that? Like, you know, it's fucking insane to actually go through with something like that. Hmm.
すべてを引きつけ、すべてを許し、すべてを照らし、振り回す。
Jeez, that is fucking beautiful.
まさきに振り回されていることが幸せだった。お前が生まれた。あとは、
God damn! This is making me feel real good. This is just a wholesome ass moment. Their story, really, about how they met and they both saved each other. That is crazy.
俺の義骸とそのフォローとのつながりは途切れた。俺は20年ぶりに死神の力を取り戻したんだ。9年前の今日、6月17日、母さんが死んだ日のことだ。
Oh shit! That was it's literally the anniversary today too, as he's learning about this. Oh my fucking god! Here we go, bro. Oh lord. Oh my god, and it ends right there. God damn, that episode was quick, bro. Yo, so many people have been saying this too, but like I forgot as well. Like I've been fucking trying to remind myself, like there is no way Grand Fisher took this badass motherfucking mom out, bro. No way. So I guess we're gonna find out what the fuck their actual deal is. Oh wait, hold on. We got a while. Wait. There's a lot more at the end of this episode before we even get into the 13th. So sit your ass back down. Let's just stick through this. All right, it was good. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Okay, so it actually was Grand Fisher. Yeah, no shit. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she was strong as fuck. Her fucking blute didn't work? Wait, why? Quincy selection process conducted by Yuha. Okay. His pulse after 900 years. His mind after 90. His strength after 9. Oh my god. Wow, so he just robbed her shit. Yeah, so the maid was Uryu's mom, so she lost her life too. The father of the Quincy's. Jeez. Nah, the way they're fucking playing these flashbacks from that episode so quickly. Oh my god, he's starting to connect the dots in his head, bro. He's like, yo, this motherfucker wasn't lying. My son born in the dark. Oh my fucking god.
ありがとう。
It's exactly what he fucking needed, bro. Oh my god, he knows exactly what he needs to do. Look at the look how calm he is now. Yeah, perfect timing, right? He just saw that. Mm.
親父。俺、行ってくるよ。
Let's go! Oh my god, I'm so fucking hyped, bro.
私が世界には危険が満ちていると信じ、その危険からお前を守りたいと願うのは、私の中にその危険と同質の衝動があるからに他ならない。
Wow! Oh my god. What a fire episode. And I love that little picture right there whenever Sheen saves Misaki, bro. Oh my god. What a beautiful story about how they met. And god, that was exactly what fucking Ichigo needed to hear. Alright. I didn't even have to click anything. We going right in the next one, motherfucker. We'll have... I want to discuss even some more, but we're going to save it all for the fucking end of this. Jesus Christ, bro. I'm so hype.
Oi, Ichigo! 行ってくるってお前、どうやってあっちへ戻るつもりだ?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good question. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So she came to pick him up. He going right back to where he left off. Doesn't even say anything. Doesn't need to say anything. Oh, wow. Bro, he pulled up like this? Yo, this is what I'm talking about, bro. I don't remember this shit. That is so cold. They're all kneeling before him, allowing him to walk through. Yo, nah, this is so tough. Oh my god, dude, I have goosebumps right now, dude. And there's the intro, dude. That was, bro. I'm hard as fuck right now. Oh my god, fucking monitor, Jesus. Oh my goodness, this is too much for my brain. Let's go. I'm ready for this shit, baby. Okay, so we're gonna look at everyone else's training for a little bit too. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, I just... Wow. Oh, okay. Seeing some of the other characters that have yet to ever have a Bankai. Oh, getting her to help out. Oh, this training is reminding me of another training session we had a while ago. A long time ago. Hey, come on, bro. Stop thinking about it. Get to work. Super Lieutenant. I don't know why you fucking defending that motherfucker. I mean, come on. He was with Aizen. Stop talking at your ass. Yes. He planted it himself. What a guy. Kurosuchi up to his fucking scheming experimental shit as usual. See what he fucking whips up. Yep, she's training on her own. She's very quick to she's very quick to react. Like she was the one that. Oh my God! Great elder. But I was just saying about Soy Phone, she's very quick to react. Like she's quick to let out her frustration, and she's just not very level-headed, as it looks like by her character. Oh my fucking God! That motherfucker is a beast! Oh my God.
ここで君の残白と残月に別れを告げることになる。
What the fuck does that actually mean, though? Come on, show me. Let's get into it. I'm ready. I'm fucking ready.
Let's party time.
This dude is wild. I love his character so much. What the fuck? Are they like forging the Asauchi? This is like how they forge the actual like Zanpakuto? This is wild. What the fuck? God damn. This is so wild. Yeah, this is the forging. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good point that I didn't even think about. Go Ichi. Yes, that's what I thought too, motherfucker.
ホワイトと名付けられたアイゼンの作ったホローは数多くの死神の魂魄を重ねて作られていた。それはくしくもうちの朝打ちたちの成り立ちと同じ。
Wow, really? That's the same method? That's fucking wild.
ちゃんいち本来の死神の力と溶け合い、ちゃんいちの残白刀となった。ちゃんいち、君はその男を知っている。当たり前だろ。この人は残月。違う。よく見ろ。
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
その目で見ているはずさ。ソウルソサエティを蹂躙する。
No, no. Oh my God, no. No! No!
君の中のクインシーの力、その姿は1000年前のユーハバッハだ。
Oh my fucking God. Oh, dude, I completely forgot about this shit, bro. Nah, this is so gas. Oh my fucking God. Holy fuck, bro. I'm in distress. I'm in distress right now. Oh my fucking God, bro. He's Yuha Baha in the sense that it's your Quincy powers, but I feel like it's his own entity. Like, because they definitely had something going in the prequel, bro. Yeah, I'm not an enemy or an ally. That's what I was about to say. Like, he's definitely not the actual Yuha Baha as an enemy, but he's his own entity.
私がお前に残白刀の扱い方を教えるとき、いつもフォローの力を借りていたことを、お前の命を救ったのが。
It was the hollow. Yep. Just like the fight against Ukiura where he went fucking dummy, bro. Oh my god. Hi, baby. What you doing? What you doing?
だから私は育ちきらぬお前本来の力を抑え込み、自らがお前の力の中心に居座った。そしていずれ必ず
Eventually, I would have to. Bro, oh my fucking god.
その姿を見るたびに私の心は音を立てて揺らいだのだ。
Holy fuck, bro.
やがて私の心はお前を死神から遠ざけるよりもお前の意志を助ける方へと傾いていった。
Oh my goodness.
そして私は今こうして身を引けることに喜びさえ感じている。イチゴ、お前は強くなった。これ以上の幸せがあるものか。
Wow, what a farewell this is. This is actually insane. All the info, the emotion, because they definitely had something, bro. Like, he's been watching him this whole time.
お前が今まで使ってきたのは私が抑え込みきれなかった
Merely a fragment.
かけらに過ぎぬ。お前はもうお前自身の力で戦っていいのだ。
Nah, 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 nah. Yo, look at that fucking thing.
残白と残月だ。
That is Zangetsu. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna lose my mind. It's getting hot, bro. I feel like I'm gonna faint.
あんたはクイーンシーの影を使って俺を助けてくれた。あんたもあいつもきっとどっちも残月なんだ。
Wow. Oh my god.
それでいいだろう。残月。
Zangetsu is two entities, his Hollow and his Quincy. Oh my fucking god. And he's a Soul Reaper, bro. Nah, fire.
ここにちゃんいちの魂が一つ灯ればそれで完成だってな。さあ引き抜けよちゃんいち。
Oh my fucking god. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, this is too lit. Look, the water's gone. The whole sea evaporated. God damn. I mean, Zangetsu was speaking some truth there. He said that motherfucker was a fragment of your power. Look. Oh. Nah. Oh my god. That's not just one Zanpakuto that are dual wield. Those are two separate entities, two separate Zanpakuto. His Quincy powers and his Hollow powers. Oh my god, and the backing of this OG soundtrack. Oh my god. You are me. The blade is me. What a fucking... We're not done. Ah, fuck. There he fucking is, god damn it. My son. Don't tell me. Oh my god, it ends right fucking there. And then it shows that the picture of him. Dude, nah, that was so fucking heat, bro. Oh my god. No! I want more. Oh my god, this arc is so good. And that's just the first part of it, bro. Oh my god, that was so fucking gas. That was so fucking gas. So gas, Luna. So gas. Oh, yeah, the good itch. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, bro. I'm actually going to go step away for a second. We're already an hour into recording, so it doesn't matter how long this is going to be at this point. I'm just going to fucking keep it recording. I'll have the post discussion in a second. I'm going to take her outside and just clear my mind for a second and think about everything that just fucking happened. Because, god damn it, I need it right now. Holy fuck, bro. That shit was so good, dude. What a finale. Fuck, man. And there was no announcement within the episode, so I'm curious to see when the fuck we're gonna fucking get more of this shit, dude. Because I need it. I fucking need it. Oh my god, that shit was gas. All right, I'll be back. We'll see you in the post discussion. We'll see you there. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Holy fuck, what an episode! I've had some time to clear my mind and think about things while we were out there. And she saw a fox. We saw a fox on her little potty walk while we were out there. And she was getting real excited and trying to go after it, but no, we're going out to potty, not to hunt. But yeah, dude, what a fucking amazing episode. That shit was so gas. Or really just, it was 2 episodes, but like the finale, you know what I'm saying? Like both of them at the same time. Like what an amazing fucking journey. Like, okay, so let's try and start in like go in order. So in episode 12, like we got basically the rest of like the flashback and like what Ichigo learns about his mom and like how she actually goes through what she went through, and the rest of Ishin and her encounter and how they really came to be. Basically, in episode 12, we finally see the effects of the holification finally setting in, and you know, she was at school like normal, and like, you know, Ishin went back to his normal things like captain duties in the Soul Society, gave his report or whatever. And even Yamamoto was a little sus, a little suspicious of if that was really all that happened, what he included in his report. So it seems he might have, I don't know, maybe been a little clued in, or maybe he just like had a gut feeling or something. But of course, Ishin was like, "Oh yeah, no, there's nothing else." And then both of them return to their like normal kind of days and what they do on a normal day-to-day basis. And you know, we're seeing that they're both in their own spaces, but they're still thinking about each other, and they're both thinking the same thing. Like, man, I should have talked to them a little bit more. I should have talked to her a little bit more. I should have asked him his name and this and that. Like, so, you know, they're thinking about each other, and they had a great first encounter, right? And then we see on her way back from school, Misaki, she's on her way home, she actually bumps into Urahara, which is crazy to think about. Like, they just kind of like bump paths and like walk past each other. And she kind of feels this weird sensation first, and that's why she kind of like bumps into him, and she apologizes and whatnot, and like he doesn't notice it until they pass, and then he kind of catches on, like, what the fuck, like, what's good with her? Like, he probably already realized what the hell was going on, but he just, like, you know, obviously you're not going to go up to somebody right then and there, like before anything's really happened, right? But anyway, she gets home and she's confronted by Ryukin's mother. Like, hey, I heard that you got into a fight with a Hollow the other night and you saved a Soul Reaper. And she's like, what are you talking about? And then Ryukin, obviously he's listening in, and he's like, motherfucker, Katagiri. Like, he goes and chews her out a little bit, the maid, which we find out later in the episode as well is actually Uryu's mom. You know, a lot of people were guessing that already, and you can definitely kind of see it, and it's kind of clued a little bit, just in terms of the conversations between Ryukin and her. Like, you know, she was really infatuated with him, and they've been a part of their lives. Like, you know, they've been pretty much together for a long time, just because of like their bloodline and whatnot, and she like lives to serve him or whatever. And also she you know, he would confide in her, and, you know, had that conversation like, oh, would Masaki be happy marrying me? And, you know, she has that moment where she's like, oh, well, that's very kind of you to think that marriage, you know, successful marriage needs happiness and whatnot. And you know, so she's always been fond of his kindness and who he is, but he kind of chews her out a little bit, like, why did you tell mother? Like, why? Because Ryukin was like, I told you, you know, nothing happened, like, not to say anything. And she was like, well, something did happen, like, you know, she got bit by a Hollow, and like, you know, if she's not treated properly, then like it's going to affect the Ect bloodline or whatever. And you know, that's what she was kind of worried about that for him, because like she like brought up like, isn't that what you were saying all along? Like, you know, you want to keep, you know, it's all about keeping the bloodline pure and whatnot, and that's how they're raised and shit. And, you know, it's back and forth. And so like she was trying to do the right thing in terms of Masaki's safety, and then also Ryuken's wishes, even though it might not have been like directly his wishes in that moment. But honestly, it could have, it should have happened a lot sooner, because obviously she did end up having some problems. And that's like whenever he walks back out into the main hall and he starts talking to his mom, like, don't blame her, like, you can blame it all on me, like, whatever, like he's trying to take the blame and whatnot, because they're in a strict family. And most of the time I feel like any Quincy family, or I guess mainly this specific family, the Ishida family, since they're a part of this bloodline, things are very strict. They're supposed to abide by these rules and listen to these rules, like, you don't come in contact with Soul Reapers, don't save them, wait for them to die, then go out and take care of the Hollows or something like that. They have all these rules that kind of restrict themselves in just being human and wanting to help, or being able to help, or being able to protect the ones that you love, even if they're not a fucking Quincy. And then also, like, just like in Masaki's case, because later in that episode, like, that's when she collapses, and then you start to realize that there's this hollow hole forming in her chest, and it's like, oh fuck, what the hell's going on? And so his mom tries to stop Ryuken from leaving, but Ryuken leaves the fucking house and he starts going to wherever he's trying to go. He's trying to figure out something. I don't think he even really had any idea of what he was about to do, but it was just like first like instinct, first reaction, like he just left. Because first of all, his mom's a little overbearing. So then obviously, since the hole is forming, I guess that was attracting hollows, and that big ass hollow comes up behind them, and then Ishin cuts it in half, and then that's when Ryuken and Ishin officially meet. And then Ishin's like, oh, what's going on? Like, let me see her. Like, because obviously, like, the hole's revealed, and he's like, what the hell's going on? And Ryuken is obviously frustrated because, like, this wouldn't have happened to her if because she protected you. She was the one this is the reason why this happened, is because she saved you and protected you. And so he's going through his own frustration, and then that's like, lo and behold, this is where Urahara shows up and starts cluing them in, and like, if you want to be able to save her life, come with me. And this is where he starts explaining holification, and he's been studying it for like hundreds of years, or at least like over 100 years. And that also goes to show like how long Aizen's been really working on this stuff and experimenting on his own things and holification and whatnot on his own. So he starts to explain like how to counteract it and all the ins and outs of holification. And the only way to counteract holification is you need to keep the balance of the boundaries between the souls, right? Because holification, like, she has a Quincy soul, and since she's bit by the hollow, now there's a hollow soul in there as well, and they're kind of molding together, but they need to stay separate in a way. Even though you have both of them inside you, they need to be balanced, or else there's going to be a soul suicide. So this is where he starts explaining, the ins and outs of holification. Then how to save her is to, counteract it with equal force or more force than the hollow and Quincy. But since she's a Quincy, it's a special case. It has to be the complete opposite. Since I think she's she's full-blooded Quincy, right? I think. Yeah, so she was Quincy and hollow, so the only thing to counteract it was a human Soul Reaper combination. That's the only way. So Ishin was a full-blooded Soul Reaper, and that's where he's from, is the Soul Society. And he went ahead and made the decision to sacrifice everything else. Like, it's a huge risk to do this. Like, he basically threw away the whole life that he's had before this. And obviously he didn't want to do that. Like, even like they were surprised, like Ryuken and like Urahara, they're like, what the fuck? And they're like, just hurry up, like, you talk too much, let's get this going. And Urahara's like, you're willing to like throw away like the life you've known until now? And he's like, well, of course I don't want to do that, but like, there's no other way to save her, so of course I'm gonna like be with her for the rest of my life and shit. And it's just like, just so wholesome how he's able to completely throw his own stuff to the side for her, and because ultimately it's to save her life. And it all comes together and wraps around in the one, because she was the one that saved him first from that hollow, and in doing so kind of fucked her up. So he in turn saves her by ultimately giving a even bigger risk versus reward. Like, he didn't really get like a reward out of that, but to him it was a huge reward, because he was able to create this bond and this really a family with this woman. And they really fell in love, and it's something really beautiful that he was able to actually go through with that. And obviously, you know, Protector, that was a cool moment, like whenever like it kind of like showed like a sheen like inside of like her like soul, I guess, and like saved her from the hollow, and then like did a Getsuga Tensho and shit, like it all, you know what I'm saying, like it's so fucking cool. And so like he officially saves her, and you know, the souls are balanced now. It's like, all right, cool. But like, you know, since he did that, he's literally in a Gigai where he's completely lost his Soul Reaper powers. And you know, he just told Masaki like I was banished from the Soul Society or some shit along the lines the same thing as like Urahara, right? But really, he just didn't have his powers anymore, so he couldn't show up or go back if he wanted to, really. So you know, shit just happened there. Kind of sucks for the Soul Society, but oh well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, we got Ichigo now, so it all worked out, right? But I think Masaki, as Ishin was saying, was had pretty good intuition and could like kind of see through most of his lies and whatnot. But like, you know, they always had a great relationship. And then, you know, this is like as he's like finishing off the story of the flashback, and then, you know, tells Ichigo, and then that's when we had you after that. And it's really, really interesting to see. And, you know, so Ichigo finally learns about all of that, and then finally, to top it all off in the end of that episode, we finally learn how Masaki actually perished, and it was by Grand Fisher's hand. It's like a lot of people have been thinking as these episodes have been going on. It's like, dude, Masaki was fucking nasty. How the fuck did Grand Fisher take her out? And the reason being is, the real reason is that she was actually facing off against Grand Fisher, and she was trying to protect Ichigo, who was still a kid and had no idea what the fuck any of this shit was at the time, still completely oblivious in Ichigo's mind. But she was trying to protect him from Grand Fisher, and she was originally an Echt Quincy. That's what she is. That's like the, you know, whatever special bloodline of Quincy, and she tried to use her Blut, which is basically like the Quincy's like blue kind of armor that they wrap around themselves. It's like a defensive ability. Ichigo even used it against like towards the end of the fight against Yhwach, the first time they faced off, without even realizing it. But that's what that ability is, and she was trying to use it, but she couldn't, because this was right around the time that Yhwach officially like was, you know, reawoken, basically, because it had been, you know, 999 years. First 900 he gains his mind, first 90 he gains his like body or something, or so, I can't remember the exact way it goes, but I know the last 9 is he gains his strength. So on that day, just so happens that Yhwach, like, he's the father of Quincy's, so he went ahead and basically gathered or absorbed any Quincy's powers who he deemed like, I guess, not pure Quincy, or like they did some wrongdoing where they're, you know, you should be Quincy and that's it, basically. So he saw it as like, okay, you don't deserve your powers, so he takes them. And that's why she wasn't able to use her Blut and, you know, actually perished by Grand Fisher. So she didn't really have any abilities to be able to fucking properly defeat that hollow, which normally would have been a walk in the fucking park. So we finally learned that, and, you know, that's basically like the literally the end of that episode, and Ichigo's just like he has this calmness over him now, where he knows the actual truth and the full truth and his true roots, and he just looks calm, collected, and he just thanks his father. He just thanks him. He's like, thank you, Dad, like, thank you. And then, you know, she just kind of smiles, and he's like, yeah, it looks like he's ready. And then they start walking out of the clinic, and, you know, his boss from his job or whatever's there gives him his substitute stole badge. And then he's like, all right, I'm ready. And then it pretty much ends there on that episode. It's like, all right, bet. What's good? Like, he finally figured out his roots. It seems like he's going to be able to fucking do this now. What the fuck is good? So we get into the next episode, and it's kind of comedic relief at first, and Sheen's like, oh, how do you plan on getting back there? You know? Because Ichigo didn't even think about that. He was just like, yo, I'm ready. But lo and behold, Uetsu has been paying attention the whole time, obviously. So he sends is one of his bodyguards, which I'm assuming is also Zanpakuto, since all those other women were Zanpakuto, to pick him up, brings him back right where he left off, and he didn't even say anything to Uetsu. He was just looking at him, like, he's just this overwhelming calmness over him that, like, looks like he could just do anything at this point. So he's right back where he left off in that pit, and he's surrounded by the Asuchi, and literally just starts walking towards them, and all of them start kneeling like he's like a king or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's truly mastered or knows what his roots are now, to the point where these Asauchi are like, okay, yeah, this motherfucker's ready. And he knew exactly which one it was. He didn't even have to think about it. All those other Asauchi were fucking kneeling to him, and he started walking through that crowd as they were kneeling, and all the way at the end is the one that was his Zanpakuto, which is the hollow that's inside of him. And he knew exactly what it was. And then you see like the grayness of like the Asauchi peel away, and it turns all white, and it kind of looks like Ichigo's like hollowified form has like this hollow mass sort of thing. And it's like, wow, what the fuck? And of course it brings it up later, like, first thing you thought was that it looks like you're hollow, right? Yeah, no shit. So he officially does that. What else? I knew there was some extra stuff, because I know like most of the episode was revolved around Ichigo and his Zanpakuto and Oetsu and like the forging and all that, but we did go away for a little bit to check up on everybody else, mainly the people that lost their Bankai. So Toshiro Hitsugaya, he's decided like, okay, no use fucking dwelling on the past. I gotta look forward. Like, I lost my Bankai, like, no use dreaming about it coming back, because it's not. So he's like going back to his roots, like fundamentally. Like he's starting, like he went like to a regular like training session and just started from the straight up beginning. And then I think we get a look at, we get a look at Captain of Squad 9, who I can't really remember his name right now, but he was one of the Vizards, and then he has one of his Visored friends, the green-haired girl, come out, and he's gonna start training his lieutenant. Can't remember his name either, but he has the 6'9" tattoo and shit. I really fuck with his character. He's really cool, but he's basically telling him like, all right, you need to get a Bankai. Like, it's about goddamn time. I mean, we're gonna have to be ready for this next fight. And I didn't lose my Bankai, but in case I do, you need to be ready. So he's gonna train him up, and the way he's doing that is using his Visored friend, the green-haired girl, and he's gonna fight his ass off. So we see that start up, and then we see the Lieutenant of Squad 2 for a little bit, chilling with his sister, like kind of like enjoying a peaceful moment. And then he thinks like, damn, she didn't bring me with her this time. And it's Soifone, and she's training on her own and just working her ass off, sweating her ass off. And just kind of reminded me, she seems like that definitely reflects her personality really well, because as I was saying during that moment, like, she's one to react quickly. Like, she doesn't hold anything in, and she's not very level-headed. Like, she just reacts immediately. You can definitely tell that in the beginning of the season too, whenever she was very frustrated from like the loss that they took and on like Yamamoto perishing and whatnot, and she's very hot-headed. So it makes sense the way that she's training. Like, she's just fucking putting in the work, like just straight up like endurance, like just fucking one-hand push-ups on a fucking mountain and shit. Like, it makes perfect sense. And then we see Sajin, and he's gone back to his clan, and he's talking to the Grand Elder, which this motherfucker is a fucking like, that motherfucker's a dog. That man is fucking ginormous, bruh. And basically Sajin was kind of telling him, like, I think he was asking for some training with him, or like, he's trying to learn to go back to his roots as well, because that's like pretty much what everybody's doing. They're trying to like progress forward and find a way to continue to have the strength to take on the Quincy when they come back. So he's talking to the Grand Elder, and the Grand Elder's like, man, like, shut your ass up. Like, when you left this clan, you fucking put a hood over your head and tried to act like, pretending you were a human because you were, ashamed of the way our clan looks and whatnot. And, Sajin's trying to say like, well, now you don't look at me like I don't have a hood on now. Like, the world's changed a lot in the last couple decades. Like, I believe that we can live outside in regular places now. Like, we don't have to live in the shadows anymore. And the Grand Elder's not fucking having it, bro. Like, he's like, nah, fuck no. So eventually that argument builds up to the Grand Elder saying, like, if you are going to continue to disrespect our traditions or like keep on pressing me about this, then I will whoop your ass, basically. And Sajin was like, all right, bring it on. And that's basically where that ends off. And then we get back over to Ichigo and his Asauchi and Oetsu, and they head down to this basically like room, which is like under the mountain, I guess, because it's literally surrounded by the sea. It's this really interesting like chamber, and the rest of his bodyguards come out. That one girl, I think it was the blonde girl, I think her name's like Hasuka or Hasuna, something like that. I don't know. Blonde girl, that bitch bad. Even if it's Zanpakuto or if it's a sword, whatever. I don't give a fuck. God damn. But all those bodyguards come out and they start forging, Ichigo's Asauchi and actually making it into the Zanpakuto that he now has. And we're seeing all the work that goes into it. Like each bodyguard that does their own little weird thing to start forming this thing. And then once they're done with doing all that and they got the fire down, like that's where OS, he takes his sunglasses off, he gets into the fucking element, like he's in his fucking realm right now. Like he's the blade god, bro. He's the one that does this shit. He starts hammering away on his Zanpakuto, and they start having a little conversation like, this is where he mentions like the first thing you thought when you saw the Asauchi, I probably know what it is, right? Like you probably thought like, damn, that looks like my hollow inside of me. And there's a reason for that. That hollow is literally your Zanpakuto, and that's how it's always been. And Zangetsu is the one that you got to say goodbye to. That's what Oetsu was saying. Like you got to be prepared to say goodbye to Zangetsu. So basically, Zangetsu is like this version of Yuha Baha that is representing his Quincy powers inside of himself. And that's who's been around this whole time, because he's like, Zangetsu admitted himself like this whole time, like, like when I was trying to help you to like, because I didn't want you to be in danger, he was basically, Ichigo's been suppressed, like his powers has been suppressed for a long time as well. Like he's had a fragment of his shit and he was already strong as fuck. So just imagine how crazy he's going to be now, right? But like, Zangetsu was admitting himself like that he got a lot of help from the hollow inside of him about how to be a Soul Reaper. Because Zangetsu is really the Quincy representation of the power inside of him. That's Quincy, that side of it. They still had a crazy good bond all throughout the prequel, and like they've formed an amazing relationship. So it's crazy how this is actually revealed. But obviously, since it's a version of Yuha Baha, that's like the representation of the Quincy powers inside of him. But Zangetsu is still like his own entity. That's why he said like, I'm neither an enemy nor an ally. You know what I'm saying? So they start having their conversation and whatnot, and revealing all of this stuff. And this is like inside of Ichigo's soul. Ichigo's kind of shocked by all this, and finally Zangetsu starts kind of fading away as he's after he's revealed everything and really told him the truth on like who this really is inside of him. And Ichigo's like, no, like don't leave, like like he doesn't care about all that, like because obviously like they've been around for a long time. Even if it is like Yuha Baha, like the representation of his Quincy powers, like there's something there. There's always been something there. So Ichigo was like obviously doesn't want to say goodbye to him, but like it's sort of have to like move on. So Zangetsu kind of fades away, but there's this sword that stays there, and that's basically Zangetsu's way of saying goodbye. Is like, this is your Zanpakuto. Even before that, we already learned that the Zanpakuto that he was basically using before, like up till now, his true Zanpakuto is his hollow inside of him. But now, since he didn't, Zangetsu is still kind of there, but they finally revealed all this information and kind of said goodbye in a way, and he truly knows himself, and he's been through his roots and whatnot. Now he's at a point where he has both of them. And he just said, like, he basically said at the end, like, as you see, like, whenever he literally goes into the fire to pick the fucking blades up while they're still burning. And Oetsu didn't even need to tell him to do that. Like, Oetsu mentioned, like, after he already did it, he was like, I was just thinking the same thing. You should pour your soul into this blade, or plural blades. And then we finally see the big reveal, and he's standing there with two fucking Zanpakuto. One's his hollow, and one is his Quincy powers, and he's a Soul Reaper. So he's got Quincy, hollow, and then he's a Soul Reaper himself. Like, dude, it's fucking tremendous. Like, it's so hype worthy. Like, it's fucking amazing. And oh man, I've been waiting for this for so long, bro. It's so fucking good. But yeah, we finally see the big reveal and actually see the blades and him standing there with them. And right at the end, he basically says, like, I won't ask you guys for help anymore. I will fight by myself, because really they are all one, right? The blade is me, basically. And which is fucking, bro. If that's not poetic, then I don't know what the fuck is, bro. That shit is crazy, man. Oh fuck, that was so good. That was so fucking good. And I'm pretty sure that's literally like the end. I'm pretty sure that was like the end of the episode and basically like exactly where we left off. So I think I covered everything. But holy fuck. What a finale. Those 2 episodes were so gas. The whole core, this whole core of this arc, this is just the first one. The whole fucking core was fucking gas. It was so good. I want more. I want it now. But god damn it, I don't know how long we're gonna have to wait, bro. Because obviously it's separated into 4 parts. This being the first one. So I don't know how long we're gonna wait. I would like to, shit. If I'm being optimistic, I would like to think that we get the next one starting in like summer. If it was like every other season, so like, you know, like this one started in fall, so the winter's coming up. Wait, yeah, this one started fall, so winter's getting ready to start. So maybe spring. If I was being optimistic, I would say spring for the next part, like every other season. So like this one started fall, and then spring, and then fall again, and then spring again. But then again, who knows? That's just me being optimistic because that's only really 6 months of a break. So if I wouldn't be surprised if it's longer than that, like if it's like every 9 months or honestly maybe every year, maybe it's just every fall season, like there's a new core, or I would hope they make it a little bit sooner than that because god damn, this shit is too fucking good, bro. Oh my god, so fucking amazing. I mean, shit, Luna's loving it. Look how much she's loving it, bro. She's chilling. Oh my god, bro. I could go on forever. I could keep talking about it and just fucking roll out my appreciation for this shit because it's dude, it's something. It's amazing. It's amazing. So good. Those 2 episodes were so good. What a finale. I fucking loved it. Yeah, I think that's all I got. So I'm gonna shut up now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you're new. There's plenty more on the way. Once we find out that if a release date or something, best believe I'm gonna be there the fucking day it starts. And if there's a trailer or anything, maybe we'll react to that too. And just keep me posted and let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments. What do you guys think of the core, this first part so far? What did you think of the finale? I mean, everything, man. This shit was so good. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Y'all have a great one. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the Chainsaw Man finale. Don't forget about that. And yeah, your boy's out of here. I'll talk to you later. Deuces.